Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I welcome you to another episode of the Ramadan series with Zainab and Koma. Today I would like us to go through or look at goal settings for Ramadan, setting goals for this special month. What I have come to learn is that if you want to achieve something, if you have a project to undertake, and you don't have any plan, right? If you don't have any guidelines to help you go about it, you don't usually find or get the true picture, the true result of whatever you intend to achieve. So I know these are some peculiar things that we don't usually pay attention to, and I believe that when we start looking at them, they will help us achieve the greater rewards and blessings this special month comes with. So we are going to look at as we are in the month of Ramadan, obviously we seek to earn some nearness to Almighty Allah. We want to increase our faith. It's actually a month that prepares us, the believers. It renews our faith, draws us close to our Creator because of some of the things we do, because of the regular tahajjud, because of the regular zikrillah, because of the consistent Quran recitations we make. So it draws us close to Allah Almighty. However, we can put all these activities in a good shape so that it will be easy for us to actually follow. So when we take our spiritual growth, for instance, and maybe if Allah Himself has said in the Holy Quran that man has been created weak. Obviously, most of us are still striving and struggling to establish the 5 daily prayers. I said establish, because until we establish the 5 daily prayers, we cannot offer the 5 daily prayers. And we pray to Allah Almighty that He gives us that strength, so we'll be able to establish the salat so that it will be easy for us to perform as He has prescribed for us. So if we used to say maybe 3 salat in a day, maybe you set a goal that in this year's Ramadan, you hope that by the end of Ramadan you'll be able to say your 5 daily prayers on time, regularly. You set that goal, you write it down. It's not a mere say, like how we have been doing things. It's not a mere say. Yes. Also, I know that we have other rituals like fasting on Mondays and Thursdays and doing some nawafil. So you write down, maybe in this month of Ramadan, you wish to say nawafil salat every day throughout the 30 days. If it's Quran reading, you can divide the Holy Quran, the part of the Holy Quran actually in 30 days. So if you divide those parts, you then divide it among the maybe the 5 daily prayers or the times that you think you are free for you to be able to achieve that goal. This is the month of Ramadan, and we we need to start being intentional about a lot of things. We should also remember that we are growing, we are not getting younger, and definitely we are going to be accountable to Almighty Allah. You and I don't know when we will be called by our Creator, So let's be intentional about every step we are taking. Let's be intentional about this particular Ramadan. Let's try and set those goals, those spiritual goals. There are actually a lot of goals we are going to talk about, but today I am focusing on the spiritual goals. The salat performance, the zikrillah, the Quran recitations, sadaqah, all these things. Write them down. How often do you want to do these things? Be intentional. When 2025 started, most of us wrote down our New Year resolutions. Most of us set our goals for the year. As a matter of fact, the goals for Ramadan should have been set at the beginning of the year, because it's a ritual that will definitely come for us to practice. So for every Muslim, Ramadan, the month of Ramadan cannot stay out of your yearly goal setting or vision board. So this is Ramadan series with the Namin Kuma once again, and as I said, we are going to bring you series of these very salient topics that we don't really pay attention to. May Allah grant us the best of this Ramadan. May Allah grant us the strength to go through this month of Ramadan. May Allah forgive us all our shortcomings, increase us in faith, and grant us the wisdom to live the life He has instructed us to live on this earth. Ramadan Mubarak to you all. Until we meet on our next episode. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.